Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Natasha Mai. This is a twin flame reading for Divine Masculine for um, this week, 15-16 to the end of December 2019. This reading covers mental space, heart space, and desires of Divine Masculine. And in the description box will be info on extended readings, private readings, and healing sessions available. In the extended, I will cover actions Divine Masculine will be taking and guidance, and I will take a closer look on things in this reading as well. Christmas specials, I'll be having great Christmas specials on all my services. In the description box, please just check there for more information. And please subscribe, like, and share so that I can keep my channel going and improve my services to all of you. Now let's start and see what is happening with Divine Masculine for the last 2 weeks of December. Okay, I pre-shuffled just to keep the time easier, and yes, I prefer to pre-shuffle and channel the messages. I channel, I don't read, so let's see what is coming for Divine Masculine. First set of cards is Divine Masculine's thinking, his mental space, what is happening in his mental space. And I got 3 cards there. The first one was the Tower. I'm using the Bonfire Tarot for this reading. There we go, the Tower. And the Queen of Swords, as well as 3 of Swords. Obviously a lot of Swords cards. So yes, for Divine Masculine's mental space, there's a lot of overthinking and obviously a lot of stuff going on in his mental space. First card was the Tower. Now, the Tower is about endings and new beginnings that we all know. And in this specific card, there's obviously, you can see a big explosion there of something. There's some sudden event that happened, or something that is just blown apart for Divine Masculine, something that is irreversible. There's no going back, and it's just there's just chaos, a lot of chaos happening at the moment for Divine Masculine in his mental space, obviously, and obviously in his life. Something has come to an end. Now, in previous readings, we saw that as well. Divine Masculine has made big endings. For a lot, it is ending marriages, getting divorces, um, changing jobs, businesses, a lot of different things. But there's big changes happening. Now, with the Tower, sometimes it's divine intervention. So it could be something that was completely out of his control, or it could be that he caused this Tower. That he basically caused this Tower. He ended stuff very abruptly, very suddenly, and just blew everything in his life apart. Now, if you look closely at this specific card, there's an hourglass. There's an hourglass over there. There's a broken heart, and there's 2 women's feet. Looks like it could be falling, or it could be looking like just 2 feet being put up and waiting for this time to pass, the time of this explosion to come to an end, just waiting it out. Okay, and something is causing a lot of heartache during this Tower moment. And it could be heartache for Divine Masculine as in making these endings, or it could be heartache that the people around him that's going through heartache, which is obviously a part of this endings. But this also, I sense and I feel, is more towards for Divine Masculine. This heartache is more towards his Divine Feminine and the waiting period that they have to go through for these endings to happen. Just have to wait it out. It's not in his control. Something that you have to wait out. Wait for everything to settle down, to come to an end completely before a new beginning can be started, or a new journey can be started. Okay, now with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, this woman is a very powerful, very strong woman. She's not a lot in her heart. She's a very logical thinker, a brilliant communicator. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. She gives it to you straight. She cuts out what doesn't serve her. She just doesn't take any bull. That's just who this Queen of Swords is. But this Queen of Swords does this with good intentions, even though she's very logical and she's a big thinker. She does everything for the best for everyone. Okay, even if it doesn't look like that, even if she doesn't show emotion, there's always a good intent and purity for her in everything that she does and everything that she says. She sometimes can come across as very cold, very harsh with her words, and yes, she will just do whatever she has to do. It doesn't matter what she's gonna do. She's just gonna do it to cut through everything and come out better on the other side. Now, what I feel with this card is this is obviously what Divine Masculine had to do. He had to make very strong decisions, cut out a lot of stuff in his life, um, and just end things that doesn't serve him anymore. It was for pure intent, it was for a good cause, it was for the best of everybody, but it may have been really harsh, really sudden, very harsh. It may have seemed very cold. And there obviously could have been a lot of harsh words involved. Um, but I also see divine masculine in his thinking, seeing his divine feminine as this very strong, powerful woman that doesn't sugarcoat anything, that just gives it as it is. And she's not going to take any bull. She's not going to wait around. She's not going to sugarcoat anything. And she's going to take what she deserves and she will not take anything less. And she will make decisions in her life for the best of for the best for everybody. So divine masculine with this God, I feel thinks in his mental space. He knows the divine feminine will not take less than what she deserves with this powerful queen. And then the last card was in his thinking was the Three of Swords. Now, obviously, the Three of Swords is about a lot of heartache. You can see the eyes crying over there, the swords piercing this heart. In this specific deck, there is a boat sailing there, obviously, which means moving away from heartache towards something new. And I don't know if you'll see it, but on that side of the card, there's a woman there in front of this boat that steers the way. It's a force of nature. This boat is going wherever nature takes it. There's no sails, there's no direction. Okay, so what I see with this card and what I feel with this card is divine masculine is obviously going through a lot of heartache as well. He may have caused a lot of heartache for others as he made these endings, but his boat is sailing towards this woman. He's sailing towards his divine feminine. And what I feel with this swords card is in his mental space, there's a lot of concern, there's a lot of worries with his eyes, looking at everything unfolding and coming to an end, and a lot of sadness for divine masculine. Because wherever this boat is sailing towards his divine feminine, but I feel that he's not sure she's going to be waiting for him. Um, these endings can't be reversed. They are going to happen regardless. And divine masculine is obviously very concerned that the pain that is caused his divine feminine, she's not going to take it. She's not going to allow him back in with this Queen of Swords. But there's no stopping it. This is happening, and even though he's overthinking a lot of things, and he's worried, and he's sad, and he's heartbroken, um, everything is just gotta go through what it's gotta go through in divine timing. Just gotta wait it out and see if his Queen of Swords is actually at the end of the day going to allow him back in. That's what I feel with these cards. Okay, but we'll take a deeper look in the extended on that. Sorry, guys. Then what is happening in his heart space? I got 4 cards. I actually just pulled 3, but I got 4. The first one is the King of Coins. And then I have the 6 of Coins, 4 of Coins, and the Page of Swords. Okay, and this is what's happening in Divine Masculine's heart space. Now, in this specific deck, the King of Coins here, you can see there, shows a Santa Claus. Now, Santa Claus obviously is a bringer of gifts and joy and just great festive things and just a lot of beauty and excitement and all of that. And King of Coins are linked to somebody that is very stable, financially abundant, and has got a lot of things to give in the physical world. Now, Divine Masculine, in his heart space, wants to be this King of Coins. He wants to be the Santa Claus to his Divine Feminine. He wants to bring her gifts. He wants to be the joy of her life. Somebody that gives her great abundance, and just a lot of beautiful things. Okay, this is what he who he wants to be for his Divine Feminine. Okay. And obviously, all of this, his thinking, his feelings, and what he desires are based on his Divine Feminine and their union. Okay. And then the second card that I got was the the 6 of Coins. Now, 6 of Coins in this specific deck, the Bonfire deck, you can see there's coins coming into this purse. There's a purse there, and in equal amounts they are falling out. But there is pentacles over there that are shooting roots and will grow into something beautiful. Okay, what I feel with this card for Divine Masculine at this stage, he feels that as quickly as, and I feel that it is financial, that as quickly as finances are coming in, they're just going out in equal amounts. There's just nothing to spare. But I do believe some of those coins that is falling out, he is investing into something with a hope that it will grow into something better so that he can actually be this beautiful King of Coins to his Divine Feminine. Now, obviously, if this is a divorce or separation with solid commitments that he's going through, that he's ending, money and finances will obviously play a big role because there might be another family that needs to be taken care of. Divine Feminine, he needs to take care of, and she might have children that needs to be taken care of, and he wants to be the King of Coins to everybody. He wants to make sure that his family, if there's a family, is taken care of. If Divine Feminine's got a family, they are taken care of, and he wants to provide well for everybody, especially for his Divine Feminine, obviously. And so I do believe that he might be investing some money into something with the hope that it's growing. But at this stage, it's just coming out and it's falling out. It's coming out and falling out. And that makes him feel a bit stuck, I sense, with this card, as well as with the next card that came out, the 4 of Coins. Now, the 4 of Coins, if you can see there, this man is sitting in a tree. There's coins hanging behind him on very small little branches. At the bottom is a path. And what this card means in this deck is that this man has climbed up this tree to see if there was something better out there. Again, I feel it's financial. And now he's sitting in the middle of the street. There is something. There's definitely something. Now, this could be that investment, or it might be a new opportunity, or something that he's going for, a risk he wants to take financially. But sitting in this tree, if he reaches out for those coins over there, he risks falling, because those branches are very small and they're very thin and not going to hold his weight. So reaching for them, he might fall. If he doesn't reach for them and climb back down, he's just going down the same path than he used to be. And that is obviously not serving him anymore, and it's not going to give him what he wants. That's not going to give him the king of coins. And so now he's sitting in the tree, and he's holding onto something very dearly over there, wondering, should he leave that and go for that coins, or should he just climb down with that one single coin and continue on this road that he knows, which is obviously a safer road, but obviously not what he wants anymore, or what will provide him to be the king of coins. Okay, and the last card there was the Page of Swords. Okay, the Page of Swords in this deck speaks about this woman. It's a woman, but obviously it's not gender specific, so please take it as it resonates for you. Divine Masculine could be a female. It's not gender specific. I just use he and she for Divine Masculine and for Divine Feminine, just to keep the readings easy, but please yes, take it as it resonates to your personal situation, whoever is the Divine Masculine in the connection. This woman over here in the Page of Swords, this card speaks about always being someone that wanted the approval of others. So this Page of Swords is always pushed very hard in her life, achieving great things and big things, and why beyond her years and maturity, she has pushed herself to achieve, to get the approval of others. And in this present moment, this Page of Swords is finding herself in a situation where a risk she's about to take or are taking at the moment could cause a downfall, or it could cause something great in her life. And there's kites over there, if you can see, attached to the sword. Now, obviously, those kites could either steer her or she can steer the kites, depending on the situation or whatever. But this Page of Swords has taken a risk on something, and she doesn't feel she has the ability or the maturity or the knowledge or the skills that she needs to properly fulfill that risk she has taken. And I do sense that it might be overstating qualifications, or it might be taking something on you're not fully ready for, or inside not fully feeling ready for. But being this Page of Swords, always pushing for things way beyond your comfort zone and your abilities for the approval of others. I feel that this Page has got herself in a situation here where this could be fabulous, bringing her to this King of Coins. Is our King of Coins over here? Bringing her to this place of a King of Coins, or it could cause a downfall completely, and she might lose everything. Okay, so what I feel is Divine Masculine has reached for these coins. He's reached for these coins over here. Okay, he's taken the risk to reach for those coins. Good, that has got the potential to give him this King of Coins, but it also has the potential to cause his complete downfall. So in the extended reading, we'll be taking a look at whether he's just thinking about taking this risk, knowing that it could cause his downfall completely, or it can give him this King of Coins that he so desires, or has he taken that risk, and what will happen with that? So we'll take a closer look at this. But I do believe Divine Masculine has made the decision to take those coins, that risky coins. So he might have applied for a position he might not feel ready for or knowledgeable enough for, or qualified enough for, maybe have overstated qualifications, or he may have invested his money into something that is very risky. But divine masculine is doing this to be this king of coins. So he's risking it all. He's risking it all for his divine feminine. He doesn't want to be anything less than this beautiful king of coins to her. And that is what she deserves. That's what he feels. She deserves this. And he will not give her less than that. So he's taking a risk. He's risking everything. He's risking everything. Okay, or he's thinking about risking everything for her. Okay, let's take a look at what he desires. Okay, what does divine masculine desire? 3 cards: the Star, Ace of Cups, and the High Priestess. Okay, let's start with the Star. The Star, divine masculine, he wants his star. Divine feminine is his star. She's the one that has got a balance between the physical and the spiritual world. She's his guiding light. She's the one that has shown him that there is a different path, there's a higher purpose to everything. She has awakened some things within him that he can't let go of. Now there's 7 stars over here representing the seven energy centers, chakra centers in our physical body. And as they awaken, we obviously go on a spiritual quest and on a spiritual path, and we start awakening, and it can't be stopped. Okay, so this is what divine feminine. This is how he sees his divine feminine. She has awakened something in him that he can't let go of, that he wants to go towards. He sees her as the light in his life, the one that will lead him down this path, who's got a great balance between between the physical and the spiritual world, and he wants to embark on this journey with her. Okay, he sees her as his star. How beautiful is that? Okay. And then second card is the Ace of Cups. Now, Ace of Cups is about a lot of love and emotion. Divine masculine wants to offer his cup of love to his divine feminine. That is his desire. That's where he wants to be. She is the sun. Look at how beautiful the sun is reflecting on the water there. There's a heart in this cup. It's overflowing with love. There's 1111 on it, twin flames. There's a lot of peace with the doves. Look at that peace sign. And the dove is dropping into those waters. There's a lot of beauty. There's a lot of beauty in this card. And there's a lot of beauty in divine masculine's energies and emotions towards his divine feminine. And he wants to offer this beauty. And he wants this for himself. He truly wants this for himself as well. He wants to have this beautiful cup of love that his divine feminine is offering to him as well. Okay. And then the High Priestess. The High Priestess is just a beautiful woman. She is mysterious. She is highly spiritual. She is very much in control of her knowledge and her spirituality and the physical world. But there's a great mystery to her. She has knowledge of the mysteries of life and the mysteries of this world and the spiritual realm. What I like about the High Priestess is even though she's got a lot of knowledge and she's got a lot of mysteries to uncover, she never overwhelms you with it. She keeps a lot to herself and gives little bits of pieces, just enough for seeds to grow and make you curious for more. This is what I feel and see with this priestess for divine masculine as well. Divine feminine has stirred something in divine masculine, giving him little pieces of mysteries that has grown seeds within him, which he wants to uncover. He's curious about this mysterious woman, his divine feminine, and the knowledge she's got and the mysteries. He wants to uncover these mysteries of life with her. and he wants to uncover her mysteries and everything she is. She just intrigues him, this mysterious woman. Now, for a lot, I do feel that divine feminine over here might be practicing a craft, a cult, with a pagan hat over there. And the book over there makes me think of a book of shadows. Or she might be just a psychic, a tarot reader, or any kind of spiritual leader or teacher. But the divine feminines for these divine masculines I'm reading for, as something very deep and mysterious about herself. Um, in regards to her spirituality. And for many, I do believe that she is a psychic, a tarot reader, practices a craft or a cult. Um, yes, with this God. And this mysteries, divine masculine wants to uncover within his divine feminine and is intrigued him and he wants to know more. He wants to walk this path, these mysteries, this path. He wants to uncover it with his divine feminine. He wants to walk this path with her, whether she's a tarot reader, whether she practices a craft, or she's a psychic. He wants to be a part of that. He wants to be a part of this world of hers, the one that is so much mysterious. Well, guys, we'll take a closer look into everything, or a little bit more depth in the extended reading on these cards, as well as look at the actions divine masculine will be taking. Now, we don't always do what's happening in our mental space, our heart, or our desires. We don't always follow that. So that's why I'll be covering the actions divine masculine will be taking in the extended to see whether he's actually going to act upon what he's thinking, what he's feeling, and what he desires in regards to his divine feminine. And we'll take a closer look at the endings that's happening. We'll take a closer look into the risks that he's taking, as well as his desires and what is he actually doing about it in the extended. And I will give some guidance. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you in the extended. Please check the description box below. There will be great Christmas specials that I'll be putting on for the readings. I ask that you please subscribe, like, and share my channel to keep it going for everybody, as well as help me to improve the quality of my videos and my services and everything else. Thank you a lot. Have a great day and night, and namaste.